Is Washington the latest battlefield in Russia's cyber war with the West? The Kremlin denies allegations it was behind the recent White House computer security breach. But analysts say Russia has emerged as a highly sophisticated cyber threat.
By far the biggest problem related to cybersecurity in Russia is the criminal elements operating inside Russia, which are then targeting the rest of the world. This includes banking Trojans, ransom Trojans, keyloggers, botnets. There are a fairly large number of governmental related cases coming out of Russia as well, but they target a much narrower field of targets.
But there are growing suspicions that range is broadening as relations between Russia and the West deteriorate, particularly over the conflict in Ukraine. Analysts say they're seeing coordinated digital attacks against Western institutions and infrastructure. At the Moscow headquarters of Kaspersky Labs, which tracks global cyber threats, analysts say an upsurge in military and political targets points to state involvement. And the suspicion is the same highly skilled programmers behind criminal cyber attacks are now also being paid as mercenaries in a global cyber war.
What we see now is that governments, they come to cyber criminals. They communicate, not directly, of course. It's not in Russia, we see it in the United States, we see it in China, everywhere. They're not communicating directly. And the government pays to cyber criminals to develop malware.
There is, of course, little by way of hard evidence pinning any cyber attacks on Russia or any other country. Anonymity is one of the key reasons cyber warfare is so widespread. But analysts say the types of targets being hit and the level of sophistication being used points to a coordinated Kremlin-backed campaign against the West, into which even Russia's cyber criminals may now have been drawn. Matthew Chance, CNN Moscow.